because he wanted me to send this video. You guys want to watch this one?
No, not on the podcast.
This one? Okay.
I mean, it's like heartfelt, and the guy put bagpipe music to it, and he put like, and there were. I did a cameo for this guy who was a.
You're still on Cameo?
Yeah, I do it all the time. But it's what
charity, right?
Yeah,
charity.
Sure.
But I make a lot of money on it.
Jeez.
No, but so if I have something I want to give money to, it's
Or pay your.
or pay my bills.
Yeah.
Pay for the eyelid surgery.
That's exactly what it's doing.
I'll never do it. But listen, I'll never pay for that way. But this guy made this video.
Yeah.
And you'll watch it later. And I was watching it, and I was like, and he put bagpipe.
We gotta play it now.
No, we're not gonna play it.
No, please, redeem yourself.
No, because
watch it.
No, because
everyone hates you right now. This is gonna be so much better.
I did this for a retired, the shortest man in the military, the shortest man to ever serve in the military. Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
And he was a Green Beret in Vietnam. He's 4'9". He's 4'9".
4'9" Green Beret.
And he died. This is the story. He died. He became homeless. He served and won like all these medals. And he died
Vietnam?
In Vietnam, and he passed away 5 years ago. But he died homeless. He was homeless. And so this cop, this awesome police officer, who I think was also a Green Beret, said, "I want you to do this. I want you to do a cameo for this guy. Kind of say some words for him. And I researched him. I looked him up." And I went, and he wanted me to kind of do a eulogy for him, I guess.
Did they play it at his funeral?
I think they did. I think they played, and I didn't realize. I didn't realize. This dude put it to music and to a collage. And, you forget I was doing it. I did feel something.
Did you film it a while ago?
About a week ago.
Yeah, so a little bit ago.
But I felt, when I read about this guy, I was really inspired, and I just kind of spoke from my heart and off the cuff. And this dude made this video. And I found it so moving, even though it was my own words. It's not why I was doing it. But when you put bagpipes and you have pictures of this guy,
put bagpipes on anything,
right?
It's good.
So watch this.
Play it, Jen.
It was cool. I read a whole thing on the Green Beret, Richard J. Flaherty, who was the smallest man. Stop it. Stop. Hold on. You can't. You see what happens? I knew.
Chin, why are you laughing?
It doesn't look real. That's why.
It doesn't.
I saw Brennan do this, and we had to wait. This is the Bobby Lee situation. We got to wait.
No, I'm good. I swear to God, I'm good. Rest in peace.
Go back.
You know what's weird is the other soldiers, the tallest.
I know. Why'd they do that?
So why?
No, he was the shortest man to ever serve in the military. It's actually an astonishing story.
No, what's insane is not that he was 4'7" in the military. It's insane he was a Green Beret.
Oh, it's nuts. And
they got to swim.
So
and shit.
he would crawl through the tunnels.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
The tunnels? Brian, the tunnels?
The Viet Cong.
God, that's fucked up.
No, the Viet Cong.
Why, because he's smaller?
No, the Viet Cong had a system of tunnels.
Yeah, I know.
So they would send him in. Well, of course you would.
Why wouldn't
You're not going in.
I can't fit in the tunnels.
He's going in.
He's fucking the best, dude. He's the best at it.
I know.
The best.
Yes. But it is.
Now play it, Chin.
It is pretty awesome and pretty moving. And a bunch of Green Berets chipped in.
You'll be a brave
money.
dude to go on those.
They bought him a headstone. They bought him a headstone.
Oh, wow.
And they gave him a proper burial.
Where was his
military
family?
burial. They don't know. It's a very sad story.
That is
Very
sad.
sad. Do you want to rewind it back?
Rewind it so you can see it.
All right, the whole thing here.
I just read a whole thing on the Green Beret, Richard J. Flaherty, who was the smallest man to ever serve in the United States military. The fact that he was a Green Beret in Vietnam, what a brave dude. I guess he was 4'9", 97 pounds. Smallest man ever
97
served.
pounds.
Got a Silver Star, 2 Bronze Stars, 2 Purple Hearts. Well, May 9th, 5th year, he's been gone. He was homeless.
Oh.
I think about these things. We're all lucky that we don't fall through the cracks. All of us can. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how hard you worked. I don't care about any of that stuff. There go us by the grace of God. That's what I say. And the minute you start taking credit for your success, for your health, for anything, you better be careful. Because it can be taken away from you in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. So I read stories like this, and it fills me with compassion. And it reminds me never to judge, and it reminds me to stay humble, and it reminds me not to think of myself in any way as better than anybody else. And that's the one thing I pass on to my children. No. Someone like Richard Flaherty.
Look at him.
reminds me of that. I just the little stuff that I read, pictures I saw.
Look at that small.
Dude, I can't believe it. I mean, this is better than the Rudy
all
story.
out.
Make
I
a
know
movie
it
about
is.
this guy.
I know.
Rudy was offside.
Make a movie about
Barely
this guy.
played. This
Yeah.
guy fought for our freedom.
Caught up in that crazy war. And
But to the bagpipes, it sounds like I've written this. Like I'm
know,
doing.
some people just
It sounds like
can't
it's a
take it.
movie. Like I'm narrating a
can't
movie.
live it down.
Or it sounds like you're just talking
I don't
off the
think
top of your
anybody
dome.
Well, I am. I am. I was just doing a cameo.
I think all of us can be broken very easily. And I'm glad and I'm thankful and I feel blessed that I've never been put in that situation. I never
Where were you
had
in the
to
Vietnam
go off
War?
to war.
I said I'm glad I
Watch
wasn't.
people
No,
die
where were
that I
you?
loved,
During the draft.
or watch people
I
die
was
in general. I never had to do any
Not
of that
born
stuff.
yet.
You weren't born in the 70s?
Do you mind? I was born in 1967. I was a little baby.
Okay.
Like, you know?
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
playing?
thank you
I
for
thought
stopping.
I thought you were a draft dodger.
Keep going.
I've never seen Chin laugh so hard in
You
my
know,
life.
I'm so sorry. When I get the giggles, I can't stop.
I can't
No, that's
either.
it. The problem is we're not supposed to laugh
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah,
because it's so
you
sacred.
tell me not to, and then you don't. Then you're like, yeah, he was small, and then they show the video, and he's 4'7".
Well, it's
I wasn't ready for that.
because it's astonishing.
It's amazing what he was able to do.
And he was.
How does Rudy get a movie?
I know.
and this guy doesn't.
I know, and then just died homeless. You know. Anyway, I'm watching this as this guy's putting bagpipes to it, and it sounds like I wrote this
Sure,
long
when
thing.
you're
and
by
I'm like,
yourself is like super.
I got
hard.
emotional.
Yeah. In here, not
At
so
my own
much.
words.
In here, not so much with the three of us, but
In here, not so much because you're all dead behind the eyes, and you're not American.
there's a you can find humor in
look at
anything.
these. Look at these though. I was so
No, it's
blown away.
unbelievable. It looks like a child.
Yeah.
That's with all these soldiers.
And was a green beret.
How about the one picture they have him at the deli at the counter with that cop?
It's so nuts. And then he.
What a stud!
Yeah,
look
and
at
then
that.
look at that, and then he just became
Carrying him, they're hoisting
Look,
him
look,
up.
look,
wow.
look at this.
That's nuts.
Come on,
Incredible.
come on,
Nuts.
come on. Is that crazy or
Well,
what?
think how much harder it is for him when they're running and stuff.
And let me
through
tell
the
you-
jungle, Vietnam.
And the Green Berets went through some shit in Vietnam.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
and the Viet Congese.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't. They were our special forces. They were, you know. I mean, it's just it's unbelievable.
Richard J. Flaherty.
Flaherty, an Irishman.
Flaherty. Yeah, it's
Captain, and then just became
God, the homeless thing's a bummer.
yeah,
That's such a bummer.
and forgotten until this one. I wish I could know. I wish I could give a shout out to the police officer because I think he was a Green Beret or something like that. And Eddie sent that to me. Eddie sent it to me.
Yeah, I know.
Right on our
Dude,
fight companion thread.
just so we can switch subject? How about there it is? Yeah, that was crazy. Him at the
Yeah,
deli. There.
I think you're right. I never thought of there should be a movie about that. The smallest guy in the military.
I'd watch it.
Steven Spielberg would make that movie. A 4 foot. Who would play the character? Who would-
Saving Private Flaherty.
yeah, who would play that? Find an actor who's that small. You'd have to find a legit.
Oh, the
that's a
Dinklage.
dwarf.
Oh, yeah,
think-
Peter Dinklage.
No,
Peter
Dinklage
Dinklage.
is,
Dwarf.
Dinklage
He'll spray
is
paint him.
a different kind of. Dinklage isn't athletic enough to be a Green Beret. You need a small man. You basically need somebody who's totally proportioned. Okay, you do.
You need some. Yeah, you can't have a small person because they don't have the.
Yeah, that's
the legs.
that's a dwarf. There's a dwarf, and what's the other one?
Because your boy didn't have dwarfism. You're just a small person.
Right, he's a small person. So dwarfism is different. That comes with.
Dwarfs can't be, or small people can't be in the special
It's
forces.
very
I don't think they can run their
no,
joints. They have issues,
too many
right,
things.
with
Too
their
many
hips,
issues. Yeah, but
and also their asses fit in the pants.
all that stuff, dude.
Yeah.
But that guy, you've got to be. Is that
It's an article on
Oh, called the Giant
military.com.
Killer.
4'9"
4'9".
dude? Do they have a picture of
Call
him
him the
walking?
Giant Killer.
That's him right there, and then
Damn, that's nuts.
we can
dude.
play this
Think
if you
about
guys
this.
want.
Play that for a second. I want to
The
see
whole
it.
thing, Jim?
Yeah,
I don't know. What do we do?
I'm telling you, they're going to make a movie about this.
I don't know if that was Richard
Why don't
doing
you
it
make
or not,
it?
but he certainly didn't show any
Wow.
emotion.
He shot all those people down?
What had happened?
No, I don't think
It
so.
was went to the river,
Fuck.
and I think it was in what we called the 8-click bill at that time. It was this long 8,000 meter village that ran with a river running through it, and it was a known area where you're going to get contact. You never went in the 8-click bill without running into the enemy. For some reason, they just kept coming back there. And so we're doing a sweep, and my unit had jumped some North Vietnamese and Viet Cong on one side of the river. And we shot several of them, but they weren't dead. And I was going to call for a medevac helicopter, a dust off, to get them out of there. So, because I had the medics work on them, and it looked like, okay, well, they're about as stable as they're going to get. And so I'm radioing over to Richard, and I said, I've got 2 Victor Charlie WIA. And he said, Roger, 2 Victor Charlie KIA. And I said, no, WIA. I said, so, Whiskey India Alpha. And he says, no, he kept coming back with the KIA. And I knew what he was saying, because he was saying basically, let's just move on. Kill them. Let's just go.
Wow.
And I had guys in my platoon that are looking at me going, no, we don't want to do this.
I'll tell you, that's it. So Miami police officer David Usyk befriended a homeless man, and after 15 years of friendship, Richard J. Flaherty finally revealed who he was. Usyk learns that this unassuming 69-year-old man was a decorated military veteran. So that's shout out to Miami police officer David Usyk.
Soon
That's so
after
cool.
Flaherty is killed by a hit-and-run driver.
And he was killed by a hit-and-run driver.
He did time in prison for drugs.
Yeah, I'm sure,
Yeah. The Giant Killer is
can
one
you
of
go
those
back for a sec?
stranger than fiction tales that would never make it as a movie pitch because it's so unbelievable.
So
Well,
they
there's
tried.
kind of a movie here. It's called The Giant Killer.
I'm sorry?
They kind of did like a documentary movie called The Giant Killer. It looks like it's on iTunes and
Okay.
Amazon.
Well, there you go. Okay, The Giant Killer.
Then also him doing
watch it.
time in prison for drugs. They don't know if it was just a cover because he did some undercover work or if it was a real conviction.
Oh, wow.
A lot to unfold there.
A lot to unfold. Really, really interesting. Man.
That's crazy.
4'9".
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, check out The Giant Killer.
Yeah, man.
Damn, he was hit by a car. That sucks.
His story's crazy. It's definitely a movie-worthy story.
I think it is a movie-worthy story.
Yeah.
I hope they optioned it. Maybe a
should
really
go
good
find
idea.
that,
I'm going to
yeah.
send that to Joe Carnahan and Frank Grillo. That's the kind of movie that Carnahan
Sure.
would write.
Hell yeah. I see
Who's
that.
the actor? Who's the shortest actor in Hollywood?
There's some small ones now, right? Like, who's the guy that played John?
You know who could play it? Breckin Meyer. Breckin Meyer is my buddy. And
I remember him too. Yeah.
How
And
tall is he?
Breckin's 5'4".
Still too tall.
It's a little too tall, but you could get tall actors around.
Tall
him.
soldiers around
And with
him.
with CGI now, you can do all kinds of weird shit.
I guarantee there's a guy who's 4'7" or 4'9", where the fuck he was, who
Yeah.
would do it. They're out there.
This guy, Taron Egerton, that played Elton John. I was thinking of Elton John.
How
Is he
tall
super short?
I think he's pretty short.
I don't think he's that short though.
Let's see.
5'9".
5'9". Never
dare
mind.
you.
Never mind.
The shortest
small.
actor I can think of is that guy from Hannah Montana, Moises Arias. He's like 5'1".
Moises.
Oh well, you know who's
Arias?
short is that guy Jon Snow.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Jon Snow's. Well, he's 5'3",
He's fucking 5'3".
or is he 5'5"?
That's him next to him though.
He's not. That's him next to who?
Egerton.
And he was 5'6".
Yeah, it looks like he's probably around 5'6".
Oh, and
Wow,
your boy has heels on there too. So
Yeah, let me see.
Probably 5'5".
Boy, he's a tiny fella.
Jon Snow's probably 5'5".
Damn. That's,
Still too big. Dikembe Mutombo compared to 4'7".
Yeah. That's a short guy. Jon Snow.
That's
He's not 5'8".
shit.
No, he's shorter than 5'8".
We'll find someone. They're out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Brendan Schaub plays the giant.
Danny DeVito, 4'10".
Oh yeah, Danny DeVito would be.
He's a little too old.
Joe
for it.
Pesci, 5'4". Hold on, let me see. Go back.
Frankie Muniz would be great.
Oh yeah,
5'5".
Frankie Muniz.
He'd be great at it.
Bruno Mars. Simon Heller.
These aren't that short though.
That's
That's
really short. Kevin Hart. Scorsese's 5'4".
Scott Con's only 5'5".
Yeah, he's tiny. Scott Con's so short. Scorsese's short. Jason Alexander. Bruno Mars.
Daniel Radcliffe would be great.
Hold on. So, go back for a second. Damn, Dreyfus is only 5'5".
Ooh, see if Woody Allen would do it.
Yeah, Scott's
4'7".
Scott's a super macho guy. Like he's,
He's a white rapper.
Scott
Before
Conn.
he got it, yeah, he was in a straight legit rap group.
Well,
Crazy, huh? I mean,
Sure.
That's James Caan. You get again white rapper.
James
guy,
Conn is
white
about
rapper.
5'9". I've worked with him.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood is tiny.
Yeah.
All the hobbits are they're small in general. Ooh, James McAvoy.
McAvoy.
Who? Jon Stewart is awesome. Macaulay Culkin.
Millie Hurst
I didn't
is
know
always
Macaulay
great.
Culkin was so small. Martin Sheen 5'7", Ben Stiller 5'7", Tom Cruise
There's some
5'7".
great actors. God, the smaller actors are ridiculous.
Al Pacino is even smaller than that. Jonah Hill 5'7", David Spade.
Zac Efron is only 5'8".
Yeah.
I thought he was actually smaller for some reason.
Yeah, these are Hollywood, so you got
Mark
to take off
Wahlberg.
about 2 inches.
Mark Wahlberg is go back. Yeah, he's short.
5'8".
I don't even know if Mark Wahlberg's 5'8".
I don't. Yeah, he might. Well, you got to remember these
They're
guys have
adding-
shoes on.
They're adding some inches here.
Yeah.
Oh, we should keep looking.
Robert Downey Jr. only 5'9".
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Man.
I thought Brad Pitt was a little taller than 5'11", but he's my height. I've never seen him in person.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Well, good luck with
Tell you
you.
this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.